Hello everyone, my name is Denise Lefevre and I'm here to review some of the stress management practices I shared with you during Wednesday night's session at the Virginia Hospital Diabetes Prevention Program. I'm just keeping this slide up so that you can see my name, and if you would like to learn more about what I'm doing, you can either email me or my website is also listed. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position. Make sure that your feet are firmly on the floor. Your ankles and knees are roughly in line with one another, knees and then hips and shoulders. And then I invite you to gently close your eyes. And with the eyes closed, just tune into yourself. And let's just take a check-in to see where you are. Let's do a scale of 1 to 5, where 5 is you're feeling very, very stressful, and 1 is you have little stress. And just mentally note where you are on that scale. There's no right or wrong. And just tune into your breath. Notice the quality of the breath, whether it's smooth, whether it's long or short, whether there are pauses in between. And we're just going to do a gentle body scan at this point. So let's start at the toes. Just check in with your toes, see how they're feeling. Maybe you want to wiggle them a little bit. As I name any body part, feel free to just notice the sensation in the body part as it rests, or if you want to move it a little bit to experiment with how it feels, feel free to do that as well. So moving from the toes, let's go to the sole of the foot, the top of the foot, the ankle, calves and shins, knees and thighs, hips, pelvis, low belly, low back, mid-torso, upper torso, front and back, shoulders, arms, wrists, hands and fingers. And then bring your attention up to the area of the neck, the jaw, the face, eyes, and head. Now I'm going to invite you to deliberately tense the body, and then we'll relax it. So we're going to tense on the inhale. I'm going to invite you to hold the inhale, but if it feels uncomfortable at any time, just release the inhale and breathe normally. Once again, we're going to start with the right leg, starting at the feet. You may bring that foot a little off the floor, and you're going to draw the toes towards your shin. You're going to tense the calves, the thighs. That's your inhale. Hold as you tense. Hold, hold, and exhale. Release the foot back down. Notice the sensations as the energy flows through the leg and back down to the feet. Now bring your attention to your left foot and leg, and gently lift that left foot off the floor. On an inhale, draw those toes towards the shin, tighten the calves and the thighs, tighten, tighten, hold, and then exhale, release. Once again, notice the sensations after the release. Now bring your attention to the buttocks. Gently tighten the gluteus maximus, that's the buttocks muscles, and tighten, tighten, tighten on the inhale. Hold, hold, and exhale, relax. Now bring attention to the belly. You're going to draw that belly in, tight, 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 and then relax it. Coming up to the shoulders, let's draw those shoulders up towards the ears. Tighten, 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 tighten. And then exhale, relax the shoulders down. Let's bring our attention over to the right arm, making a fist and maybe extending that arm long. Tighten all the arm muscles, tighten the fist. That's your inhale, hold, hold. Exhale, release the fingers, spread them wide. Feel the energy flowing through the fingers and the arm. Now taking it over to the left side. Hold the fist, making a big fist. Tighten, tighten, tighten. Feel the tension in the arms. And then exhale, relax. Now bring attention up to the jaw and the face. We're going to tighten that jaw and we're going to scrunch the face in. Hold, 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 hold. And then exhale, relax. Now just to get whatever tension may still be held in the body, we're going to pretend we're in the terrible twos. Remember those times? If you had children, or maybe you remember it in yourself, we're going to throw a temper tantrum. Now, this is something that if you're going to do, I recommend that you warn anybody in the house around you. If you really want to let loose, you can scream. I'm not going to scream because I don't want to blow your ears out, but we're just going to, again, take those fists. We're going to pound them on the table or something in front of you, and you're going to pound your feet on the floor and maybe shake your head. Just let it all go. Let it all go. Ah! Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. And then release. And just notice how the body feels at this point. Hopefully you're feeling a little more relaxed. Just scan the body on your own. And then we're going to move into some movement. Maybe if you'd like, you can take a mental note and see how you're feeling on that scale of 1 to 5 again. We're going to check in later, but just see if there's been any shift in the level of tension that you're feeling. The first movement that we're going to do is the movement of the neck. It's what I call yes, no, and maybe. It's the reason that I've picked this is that for many of us, this is the area where we really hold our tension. So we're going to take an inhale and we're going to gaze up towards the ceiling. And on an exhale, we're going to release the chin towards the chest. Inhale, gazing up. Exhale, release the chin towards the chest. As you do this, especially as you're gazing up, be mindful of how you're stretching the neck. You don't want to overstretch the back of the neck too much. And then exhale, releasing down. Let's take it one more time. Inhale and exhale. And then bring the head back to center. You can do that as many times as you like throughout the day to just kind of ease the tension in the neck. That was our yes movement. Now we're going to take the no movement. So for the no, we're going to take an inhale. And then we're going to exhale, gazing over that right shoulder. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale, gazing over the left shoulder. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, coming back to center. And exhale to the left. Inhale, coming back to center. Let's take it one more time. Exhale, gazing to the right. Inhale, gazing back. Exhale to the left. And inhale, coming back to center. Now the next movement is taking that right ear to the right shoulder, but to get a bigger stretch in the neck, we're going to drop the shoulder down, the opposite shoulder down. This is our maybe movement. So we're going to drop that left shoulder down. On an exhale, we're going to release that right ear towards the right shoulder. And then inhale, coming back up. Same thing now, right shoulder comes down. Exhale, taking the left ear towards the left shoulder. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, right ear towards right shoulder, dropping that left shoulder. Inhale, back up. Other side, right shoulder comes down as the left ear comes over to the left shoulder. Coming back up. And once again, drop that left shoulder down as the right ear comes to the right shoulder. Then inhale the head back up. Right shoulder comes down as the left ear comes back towards the left shoulder. And then inhale back up. Let's bring those shoulders up, back and down. Up, back and down. Up, back and down. Up towards the ears, 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 back and down. Let's bring the fingertips to the shoulders, and we're going to give ourselves little elbow kisses. So we're going to inhale, and as we exhale, we're bringing those elbows together and then back out. You're going to feel this in the upper back. Maybe the shoulder blades are coming apart, and now they're coming together. Taking it in and out, remembering to breathe. In and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And release the hands down by the sides. Let's just bring those shoulders up to the shoulders and then release them down. So inhale up, release it down. And one more. So now that we've had an energizing breath, we're going to do a cooling breath next. It's called the Sitali breath. Sometimes it's spelled different ways because it's phoneticized, but one way of spelling it is Sitali. And there's two ways you can do this. The first way is curling the tongue. You're going to inhale through the nose, and you're going to stick your tongue out and curl it. And exhale through the tongue. So it's an inhale, and then exhale. Inhale. You can also, if you like, inhale through the tongue and out. So again, different people teach it different ways. Now, what I prefer, because not everybody can stick their tongue out and curl it, and also because we've got this time of COVID and you may not want to be sticking your tongue out in just any place. Another way of doing this is to inhale through the nose and then purse the lips like you're going to blow out a candle. So it's inhaling through the nose and then exhale. Inhale. Take that a few times on your own. I'm going to time it, either with a curled tongue or inhaling through the nose and out the lips. And as you practice this, I'm going to tell you that one of the reasons this is really beneficial for those of us that either have diabetes or have prediabetes is that we're extending the exhale as we take that longer breath out through the mouth. And in that case, it's been shown that it can lower blood pressure. It can also reduce blood sugar. So it's considered a very cooling and calming breath for our inflamed system, if you will. It's especially good to do during the summer, especially in the heat we've been having. So take a few more of those breaths and then gently return your breath to its natural rhythm. The final breath practice that I'm going to offer tonight is called the 3-part breath. And you're going to take your hands and place them flat on the belly. The fingers are going to point in towards the navel. And as you inhale, notice how the belly expands and the fingers may spread apart. As you exhale, notice how the fingers may come together. And I invite you to do this with your eyes closed. You may have a more intense and calming feeling if your eyes are closed. So again, inhaling, belly expands. Exhale, the belly contracts. Now I invite you to take the hands and bring them right on the side ribs. The thumb may be on the back and the fingers are pointing forward towards the front of the room, but they're resting on your ribs. And the same idea. On the inhale, notice how the ribs expand. On the exhale, notice how they contract. Inhaling and exhaling. Take that a few more times. And then for the third part, we're going to bring the fingertips just underneath the collarbone so that they're over the chest. For some of you, this may be more subtle. When you inhale, notice the chest expand, and on the exhale, notice it contract. Now, keeping the eyes closed, relax your hands back onto your lap and breathe normally. Once again, tune into your breath. Note the texture of the breath. Note the length of the breath. Note the energy of the breath. Is it calm? Are there pauses? Is it agitated? There's no right or wrong, just note. And then if you're wearing glasses, I invite you to take them off, but keep your eyes closed. We're going to bring our palms together and create some friction, creating some warmth, warming up those hands, nice heat. And then allow the fingertips to gently rest right about at the eyebrows, so the fingertips are just gently over the closed eyelids and the palms are on the cheeks. Just take a few moments and tune in to the sensation of the warmth covering the eyes and the face. And we're going to do a little self-massage, which is something that you can do that is very relaxing and very nourishing for yourself. So the way I like to do it is I like to take the index finger and the middle finger, starting right where the eyebrows come together. I'm gently pressing the fingers in, outlining my eyebrows on the bony part of my eyes, then coming to the outer edge of my eyes, and then underneath the eyes, again, that bony part. Maybe taking it around again, just gently massaging the eye area. Then bringing those fingers right to the top of the nose and between the eyes, sliding the fingers down either side of the nose, coming underneath the nostrils and around the mouth, taking it down to the chin. And then we're going to come up to the top of the forehead, right where the hairline meets, and we're gently going to take the fingers in opposite directions around the hairline, taking time to apply pressure. And then when you get to the temples, you might want to circle that area a little bit. Again, another place where we can sometimes hold tension without knowing it. And then coming behind the ears, massaging behind the ears, and then finding that joint where the jawbone meets under the ears, and maybe taking a few circles there too. For those of us that clench our jaws, you may find this area is a little tight. And then coming down the jawline, underneath the chin. And we're going to come back to the ears, taking some time to gently massage the ears. Maybe going around the outer ridges of the ear, being very gentle. And then let's take the fingers up towards the top of the head. Imagine we're taking apart as we bring the fingers across the top of the head, coming down the back, over the occipital ridge, to the back of the head, and then taking some extra time in that neck area. Maybe making those circles again, digging in wherever you feel tension. And then bringing it back to the back of the shoulders. Again, just releasing any tension there. And then finally taking the back of the hands and just gently brushing underneath the chin. And then just bringing your hands to your heart, breathing normally. And once again, on a scale of 1 to 5, what's your stress level? 5 feeling very high, 1 somewhat low. You may gently open your eyes, and I hope this was helpful as some tools and techniques that you can use throughout your day. I can't recall exactly what I did Wednesday night, but I hope this is an approximation of what I did. If there's anything that you remember that I may have left out, please feel free to email me and I'll be happy to go through it with you. So I wish you a wonderful day, rest of the week, and keep up the great work on managing your diabetes. Thank you so very much. Bye.